Let's starts now. The King's Remnants. The Shadow of a Monarch. Scene 1. The silence after the storm. The white light fades. The throne room of the 100th floor is no longer a majestic hall. It is a graveyard of shattered marble and scorched earth. Sung Jin-Woo stands in the center, his chest heaving, his left arm hanging limp. His jumpsuit is shredded, revealing the lean, corded muscle of a warrior who has surpassed human limits. Before him, the demon king Baran is on his knees. The blue lava blood leaks from his throat, steaming as it hits the cold floor. His massive broadsword, once crackling with the lightning of a god, is snapped in half. "You!" Baran rasps, his glowing eyes flickering like a dying candle. The architect. He didn't say, "You would be this fast." Jin-Woo doesn't ask who the architect is. Not yet. He simply raises Baruka's dagger, the blade vibrating with the shared mana of Egras and iron. "The architect gave me a system to grow," Jin-Woo says, his voice a low growl. "But I'm the one who did the climbing. This isn't his victory, it's mine." With a single, precise strike, Jin-Woo drives the dagger through the crown of Baran's head. "You have defeated the King of Demons! Baran! Level up! Level up! Level up! Level up!" Jin-Woo collapses to one knee as a golden pillar of light erupts from his body. His wounds close instantly. His broken arm snaps back into place with a sickening pop. His mana bar, which was a sliver of blue, flashes and expands, refilling to a level he has never felt before. Scene 2. The spoils of war. As Baran's massive body begins to dissolve into particles of dark mana, the system starts screaming notifications. This isn't just a boss drop, it's a horde. Items obtained. Baran's longsword rank S, lightning attribute. Baran's dagger rank S, twin set. The Demon King's ring rank S, all stats plus 20. Item, the elixir of life completed. Jin-Woo holds the small, glowing vial of the elixir of life. This was the reason he came here. This is the cure for the eternal slumber that has kept his mother in a coma for years. His hands tremble slightly as he tucks the vial into his inventory. "Wait," Jin-Woo says, looking at the swirling black smoke where Baran stood. "There's one more thing." He walks toward the silhouette of the skeletal wyvern, Kaisel, which is lying broken near a pillar. The beast is dying, its blue flames flickering out. Jin-Woo extends his hand. The air in the room turns heavy. The shadows of the pillars begin to stretch and twist toward the dragon. Arise. Scene 3. The birth of a Sky King. The shadow extraction fails. Extraction failed. 2 attempts remaining. "Don't do this to me," Jin-Woo whispers. "I need a pair of wings. Arise." The shadow of the dragon thrashes. A spectral roar echoes through the tower, loud enough to shatter the remaining windows. From the darkness beneath the carcass, a massive, winged shadow emerges. It is larger than the original, its eyes glowing with the signature violet flame of Jin-Woo's army. "Shadow extraction success! Please name the soldier." "Your name is Kaisel," Jin-Woo says. The dragon bows its head, its massive wings folding as it kneels before its new master. Jin-Woo now has air superiority. He has a mount that can cross a continent in hours. Scene 4. The Demon's Farewell. Essel Radiru approaches cautiously. She looks at the empty throne, then at the terrifying shadow dragon, and finally at Jin-Woo. She realizes that the power dynamics of the demon castle have been deleted. "It's over," she says, her voice a mix of relief and profound sadness. "With the king dead, the clans will scatter. The tower, it's going to collapse, isn't it?" Jin-Woo looks at the fading walls. The system is already dismantling the instance. "The quest is done. My business here is finished." "Will I see you again?" Kaisel asks. Jin-Woo looks at the noble demon. She was a guide, a companion, and a survivor. He reaches out and pats her head, a surprisingly human gesture. If the system allows it, maybe. Stay strong, Kaisel. He activates the exit scroll. As the blue light envelops him, he sees Kaisel waving from the center of the crumbling throne realm. The door to the demon castle slams shut behind him. Scene 5. The hospital room. the scene shifts to a quiet, sterile hospital room in Seoul. The late afternoon sun filters through the blinds, landing on the pale face of a woman lying in a bed. She is hooked up to machines that have been her only life support for years. The door opens. Jin-Woo walks in, no longer wearing his armor, but a simple hoodie. He looks exhausted, but his eyes are clear. He sits by his mother's side. He takes out the elixir of life. "I'm back, Ma," he whispers. "I told you I'd find a way." He carefully lifts her head and pours the glowing liquid into her mouth. For a moment, nothing happens. The heart monitor continues its steady, rhythmic beep. Beep, beep. Then the monitor starts to accelerate. Beep, beep, beep. The woman's hand twitches. Her eyes, closed for years, begin to flutter. She gasps a deep, ragged breath of air as if she has been underwater for a lifetime. "Jin-Woo?" she whispers, her voice cracked and weak. Jin-Woo breaks. The monarch, who just slaughtered thousands of demons, begins to cry, holding his mother's hand like a child. "I'm here. Everything is okay now." Scene 6, the shadows in the dark. While Jin-Woo celebrates a personal victory, the rest of the world is preparing for a nightmare. In a dark boardroom, the Japanese Hunter Association is meeting with their top rank, Goto Ryuji. They are looking at satellite photos of Jeju Island. The Ant Queen has given birth to something new. The heat signatures on the island have tripled in 24 hours. "The Koreans can't handle this," Goto says, his voice cold and arrogant. "They will beg for our help, and when they do, we will take the island and the rights to its mana crystals for ourselves." "What about the new rank, Sung Jin-Woo?" one of the officials asks. Goto scoffs. "A reawakened E-rank? He's a fluke. He won't survive the first wave of the Jeju raid." Scene 7, the Srank gathering. A few days later, the South Korean Hunter Association calls for an emergency meeting. Every Srank in the country is present. Choi Jong-in, the Ultimate Soldier, Baek Yoon-ho, White Tiger, Lin Tae-gyu, Fiend Guild, and Ma Dong-wook, Fame Guild. They are all there, sitting around a heavy mahogany table. The door opens, and Cha Hae-in walks in. She takes her seat, but her eyes are constantly darting toward the empty chair at the end of the table. "Where is he?" Baek Yoon-ho asks, crossing his massive arms. "The chairman said there was a 5th rank. He's coming. Go Gun-hee says, entering the room. But before he arrives, you need to understand something. The man you are about to meet, he is not like you. Do not challenge him. Do not test him." Just then, the temperature in the room drops. The shadows in the corners of the ceiling seem to stretch toward the center of the table. The door opens. Jin-Woo walks in. The Sranks are stunned. They expected a giant or a man covered in scars. Instead, they see a young man who radiates a calm, terrifying pressure. Cha Hae-in's heart skips a beat. The smell is back, but it's stronger now. It doesn't just smell like a forest. It smells like a throne. Scene 8, the sparring match. "I've heard a lot about you, kid," Baek Yoon-ho says, standing up. He is a head taller than Jin-Woo and twice as wide. "But rank is just a letter. In a raid, I need to know if you can hold your own." "Are you suggesting a test?" Jin-Woo asks, his voice devoid of emotion. "A simple spar," Baek says, his eyes turning yellow as his beast transformation begins to leak out. "Just to see your speed." The other Sranks move back, creating a space in the center of the hall. This is the moment everyone has been waiting for. The clash of the titans. Baek lunges. He is famous for being the fastest tank in the country. To the observers, he is a blur of orange fur and claws. Jin-Woo doesn't move until the last millisecond. Whoosh! Jin-Woo leans back, the claw grazing his nose. He grabs Baek's wrist and uses the big man's momentum to flip him over. Baek twists in midair and lands on his feet, but before he can reset, Jin-Woo is already behind him. A hand rests lightly on Baek's neck. "You're dead," Jin-Woo whispers. The room goes silent. Baek Yoon-ho freezes. He can feel the killing intent coming from Jin-Woo. It's like a cold blade pressed against his soul. "Enough! Go Gun-hee commands." Scene 9, the Jeju Island strategy. Chairman Go Gun-hee rolls out a massive map of Jeju Island. The Japanese have offered a joint raid, Go explains. 6 of their Sranks and 6 of ours. We will strike the Queen's Nest simultaneously. If we fail, the ants will reach the mainland by the end of the month. Jin-Woo looks at the map. His is picking up something the others can't. He sees the mana lines of the island. I'm not going, Jin-Woo says suddenly. The room erupts. What? You're in Sarank! This is your duty! Lim Taeju shouts. Jin-Woo looks at them, his eyes glowing with a faint purple light. My mother just woke up! I've spent years fighting to save her. I'm not leaving her side for a raid that is built on a Japanese trap. A trap? Chahin asks, leaning forward. I can smell it, Jin-Woo says, looking at the door. The Japanese Sranks aren't coming to help! They're coming to watch us die. Scene 10, the evolution of the ant. The scene cuts to the dark, damp tunnels of the Jeju Island hive. In the center of the Queen's chamber, a massive black egg is pulsing. It isn't translucent like the others. It is solid, like obsidian. A crack appears. A hand, slender, black, and covered in razor-sharp chitin, reaches out. The Queen lets out a chirp of joy, but the creature inside doesn't chirp back. It stands up, 4 wings unfolding from its back. It has the face of a humanoid demon and the eyes of a cold-blooded killer. It looks at a group of Srank Japanese scouts who are hiding in the shadows. With a move so fast, the camera can't even track it. The Ant King appears behind them. He bites the head off the first scout. Srank, taste, good. The ant speaks, its voice a horrific imitation of human speech. The Ant King, Beru, looking toward the horizon, toward Seoul. He can sense the presence of a strong king across the water. He licks the blood from his claws and smiles. End of episode 2.